Start recording.
Did you get the video?
We on YouTube, yeah.
Let's go
And we about
YouTube,
to be
man.
on Facebook.
Let's go YouTube. You know what I mean? We about to break this thing down. You know what I'm saying? Well, we gonna finally put an end to what snitching is. We have a illustrious panel here today. You know what I'm saying? Man, but play some of that music, man. Why you get all quiet in here, man? Why you over there setting stuff up, man?
Well, I was letting you. What you want me to overtalk you?
Yeah.
You crazy, man. Hold on. Here we go, you guys. I'm still fixing. Why would I go like? I went live.
This is why you should be on
too
YouTube
soon.
all the time.
Man, now hiring somebody to replace me.
SMED, you think that's the most cost-efficient thing to do?
Man, yeah, fucking with me, it's taking too long. All right, here we go. Yeah, dang. This is the first time in history that, well, this is the first time in history I can't call him a guest. The brother like left as soon as we started the show and walked off the damn camera. I gotta send you this.
God damn it. What the hell you talking about?
I know you've been on here before, but you just, as soon as I hit go live, you walked off.
Why you snitching on him?
Right.
Is that snitching?
Yeah, you snitching on like nobody know what he was actually doing. Like nobody
I know,
but told on him.
as soon as I hit play,
You start snitching.
no. As soon as I hit play, I started snitching. Damn.
SMED the Fed.
Listen, I'm talking about chill. I don't want to coin my name with SMED the Feds. Motherfucker.
All right, that's the last time I said ever again.
But you already done it. And one of your lyrics, stack it SMED going fade.
Oh! You said this. No. Wait. Did Chill be the snitch on you? Because I didn't know that.
No, but what he meant was, I'm balling so hard,
Yeah.
I'm going fade.
Yeah.
That's what he meant.
Uh-huh.
It wasn't
guys-
nothing about the
So, like, how far do you take the snitching conversation? But for everybody that's watching, I want people to start watching on YouTube.
I mean, I'm going to start with the main question. It's like, is it weak for seeking the police help for a murder of a loved one?
No.
Is it weak?
Like, is it snitching?
Should you go immediately and kill the person who killed your loved one? And if you don't do that, are you automatically snitching?
Well, you know,
They like people like
unrealistically, everybody feels like if they kill somebody in your family, you would go do something about it and woo wops. But at the end of the day, if you think realistically, if you're not living that type of lifestyle and you get jammed up, you jam. But everybody can say what they would do in the situation, but you never know what you would do. It might be so hurtful that you might go kill somebody. But if you're thinking realistically, you would let the law enforcement handle that type shit.
Well, I always think about that, and I think, like, people do that to their own brother. Like for instance, if I shot this motherfucker up and then, you feel me, I killed one of y'all come back and kill me.
Right.
But let the police kill one of those motherfuckers, they gonna be, well, let's get justice, y'all. They gonna have candle
Right.
visuals and all that. Nobody ever run up on the police after they kill somebody. Why is it only reserved to us?
Well, black people hold each other to an unrealistic standard that's ridiculous because on one hand you say, don't ever go tell the police. But then you don't do anything to stop violence and anarchy, right? So if you're not going to like set up a police system in order to make sure that order is kept, and you say, don't never tell on nobody, like you setting yourself up for a chaotic fucking place that ain't going to be peaceful. Like, don't nobody want to live around a bunch of, like, some people don't choose to deal with no street shit whatsoever. Yeah. So don't subject them to them. Because those are those only street rules, though? That's the bigger question. Like if you're not involved in the streets, is anything snitching? Or can you just tell on anything that you want? Which one?
Well, if someone tells you at work, I mean, I think that's not inclusive to any race. I mean, if Karen works at a coffee shop and then Karen was supposed to go do this, that, and third, but she on her lunch break, she on her phone, and she 5 minutes late, and then, you know, Susan tells on her, that's snitching.
That's snitching. Is it snitching? Like, let's say that a cash register comes up short, and the boss comes and says, "Hey, this cash register is short," and you seen the person steal the money out, and you're getting blamed for that. Look, is it snitching for you to say, "I didn't take that, SMED did"?
I got a story for that, right? So I got my cousin a job at Taco Bell when I was a manager, right?
Yeah.
He literally stole like $8 out the register. I said, "Why do you steal $8 out the register?" I called him on his phone. You feel me? He said he needed $5 for some weed, $1 to catch the bus, and $1 for a lighter, and $1 and he told me that. But when I talked to management about it, I didn't tell on my cousin. Like, I didn't tell them what happened. I was like, well, I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But he never came back to work, so by proxy he got fired. But in that instance, I didn't tell on my cousin. But
I'm saying, would you, if it meant your job or his, and you tell what happened, is that snitching?
Yes.
Chill, is that snitching?
Yeah, well, let me tell you this. Snitching in my mind frame is this. If we done something together and we both was in the wrong and I was the fuck up that got caught, no, I wouldn't fuck up your life because I was the fuck up that got caught. Now, if a motherfucker throw a gun in my lap and say it's mine, then nah, fuck all that. Nigga, that's your gun, nigga. It ain't mine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, to me, if we all do a crime together, and this and that and the other, and I'm the one to get caught, no, I'm not gonna fuck up your livelihood because I got caught. I gotta bite the bullet. You know what I mean? But if you know, say if you call me to come pick you up, and I come pick you up, then all of a sudden the police is all around me, and this and that and the other, and hey, bro, I don't even know what the fuck is happening. That's you put me in jeopardy. So that's not snitching. You know what I mean?
So like that made me think of a story. Like last time I had to sit down for a little second. You feel me? I'm in there. You feel me? And my bunkie tell me he literally was at work. Right? He was at work. He got dudes that he worked with. So the thing was for them to leave work and they went and got a drink after they got off work. One person had a book bag with them. They get pulled over. Police find the book bag. The book bag got guns and drugs in it. The dude don't even fess up to it, so he had to go sit in the. You feel me? So he went down there and said he didn't tell him to do, but he said by the time I get out, he better have this shit straightened out.
Right.
You feel me? So I don't know what happened ultimately when it come to that, but those type of situations happen all the time. In that situation, bro, this is why.
It snitching?
Nah,
I can't. The point.
If the police pull your
right, they snitched on you at that point. I mean, that was. You like, I ain't gonna tell. I ain't gonna tell the police that you just threw this gun in my lap. I ain't gonna tell. You threw this gun in my lap. I ain't gonna tell. Oh man. Oh boy. Wait till I get out. Wait till I get out. After 10 years, I'm gonna fight you, man. I'm gonna kill you. Instead of just setting this shit straight.
Shout out to my bro, man. Shout out to my bro. You know,
that's weird though, ain't it?
Yeah. It is messed up that like people won't fess up to it. Like,
well, but Kylie said that if you call the police after a car accident, that's snitching. If a woman gets sexually assaulted and she calls the police, that is also snitching.
That's bullshit.
Like. That's a frame. A
victim of a crime. A victim of a crime cannot be a snitch. Number one, a victim of a crime cannot be a snitch. Right. In my definition.
Right.
And that's not inclusive to just street dudes.
And you know what though? On some other shit, like, who the fuck is anybody to tell somebody else?
Yeah.
Like, man, you did. Like, but slavery, we did talk about this too. Right. Slavery is where some of this came from because, like, if a slave broke a law trying to escape or not doing as much work, and they went and told the mass on him,
right.
Like, yeah, that's a snitching. Like, you told on your brother.
Right.
That's some bullshit.
Right.
Like, that's kind of like where this mind frame of snitching is coming from.
Agreed.
But like outside of slavery now, it's like this is our own community that we trying to make sure got order.
Well, remember what we talked about before.
So what makes you reporting a crime? Is reporting a crime snitching chill? Like you just seen a crime. You see somebody, an old lady gets shot at the ATM,
Right.
and you see and you seen it, and you watch the news and her family on there crying and all of that other stuff, and they find out you seen it, and they come to you and ask you, hey, did you see this? And you tell them, yeah, and they ain't gonna go kill this person, but they like, man, we gotta put this person away, kill my family. Is somebody a snitch if they go to court and say what they saw?
Well, I'm not in the streets no more, so therefore,
I'll drink to that.
What if it was my mother? What if it was my loved one or something like that? But at the end of the day, I tend to do this. If it ain't my business, I tend to mind my business. But like I told you a situation before where I saw a young lady get into a little fender bender type stuff. I guess she had her carry and concealed. The car tried to take off, and the girl hopped out with the pistol. By the time I come back around, they got the little girl in the car, and I said, "Oh nah, she don't need to get in trouble," because all she was trying to do is to get them the other young ladies that hit her car to stop. Like, nah, they hit it. Those girls hit that girl car. You know what I mean? So. Is that snitching? I don't know.
I think snitch needs to benefit the person who tells. So if it doesn't benefit you, if you tell, if you snitching, right? You only snitching if it benefits you to tell. Like you are doing this to get a reduced sentence.
Right.
You're doing this for a benefit. So you doing that didn't benefit you at all. Right. You did it for her own benefit. So to me, that's not snitching.
On some deep shit. Let me ask you this: hey, y'all saw Baby's brother? That got out the Fed.
Yeah.
What happened?
He was
Cash Money, Baby Williams.
He was
Williams,
yeah.
Gangster. Yeah.
Now, do you think he told? Now, what could you tell to get off a life sentence?
I don't believe he told on dead people, bro. Like, listen,
you have to tell man, something major.
Man, Tupac did it. Man, Biggie did it. Man, Big Pun did it. Man, Jam Master Jay did it. Man. God. Yeah, you gonna blame it on all these people when nobody to defend themselves. First of all,
but it is some shit that he got out.
First of all, that's weirdo behavior. Speaking on people's name who not here to defend themselves. I think that's weirdo behavior to start with.
Yeah.
That disrespectful as hell to speak on niggas' name ain't here to fucking defend themselves.
Right.
Like you should like that's wild to me.
Damn.
What do you think about that?
If you're fighting for your life in a case and you're trying to get out of jail, a criminal don't give a fuck if they disrespecting somebody to get out of jail. They want to get out of jail, so they ain't even worried about that.
But that's what it is nowadays.
I'm saying if you're fighting for a case and you can get out by blaming a dead person for your crime, would you do that? You wouldn't do that?
Man, nah.
You ain't supposed to.
You're not supposed to, but I'm talking to, think about a fucking criminal, dude.
Right.
I'm saying, somebody that really did a bunch of shit.
Right.
They don't give a fuck.
Right.
That's why they've been doing a bunch of shit. So they don't care about telling on somebody that's already.
And see, that's what I'm saying.
I still believe you told on living people. Just ain't nobody been able to speak on it yet.
Right.
Cause, man, they not gonna send you home for telling a bunch of
closing
cases. Man, come on, man.
That they can't knock nobody.
Yeah, okay.
But
thank you for clearing this docket.
But they hold on. That's the rumor that says that he told on dead people.
That's what Terrence said. That's what he said, and that's what Bootsy said too, and they got into it also. Which I think that's a good segue into this T.I. video.
Yeah. Go ahead. Just what's going on with T.I.?
So Terrence Gangster Williams will get into it with Bootsy over these, you know what I'm saying, over what he said on Vlad's interview where he was saying basically he told a bunch of dead people and that's what got his sentence reduced. To me, I still think that's weirdo behavior. And then Bootsy was saying, nah, you feel me? Like it hurt my heart because they had so much respect for him because they were locked up in the same building. You know what I'm saying? Like the same housing unit. So for that, it kind of just everybody had a respect for Gangsta while, you know what I'm saying, the situation happened. So I guess when Birdman found out, you know what I'm saying, he shunned him like he didn't had nothing to do with him, and this is why you kind of see him now blow up because he just he can't make his name no other way besides now doing interviews.
Here got the video.
I mean,
with
so to set the table for this right now, we got T.I. is gonna sound off because Bootsy again, another guest feature in this is T.I. responds to people trying to say that what
guilty of it, and you actually say that he is. Do you know what that? Do you know? Hand y'all motherfuckers all in my comment talking all.
Is this snitching, y'all?
Bro,
is this snitching?
do you
Comment below.
Understand the violation that you goddamn that you guilty of, bro? If it is not guilty of it, and you actually say that he is. Do you know what that? Do you know the ramification behind that, man? Do you know what a mother could actually press a button and do to you? I'm talking about wearing the G code. What the G code authorizes them to do, bro? Huh? You the you call it rat and you ain't no rat. You get dealt with. You get handled.
Rapper T.I. went off the other day about people calling him a snitch for doing a Crime Stopper commercial about 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's true.
Y'all. Some people call me Tip. This is about another kind of Tip. All you gotta do is
I forgot about that part.
Tell civilians in a motherfucking community to see other
Here go another tip.
violated,
A tip from Tip.
elderly people.
Yeah, the perfect name for them. Well, that's good marketing.
Violated. They supposed to call them up, the police. What they supposed to do? Bankroll whoever you will. Chad, God send something to you. Send something you can't send back. What? Play with me, boy.
How you gonna be in the middle of talking about snitching and start threatening people?
Every time T.I. gets into a disagreement or an altercation with someone,
Random
they
ladder.
bring that commercial up. Whack 100, 50 Cent, fans have all brought this commercial up. As recently as last week, this commercial was brought up. DJ
Here go
Vlad
Boots.
recently brought it up in an interview with Lil Boosie.
I mean, what do you think of T.I. versus 50? Who do you think?
Shout out to Vlad TV.
Uh,
Don't flag us, don't flag us, don't flag us.
You know, because I'm, like y'all say, look where I'm from.
South.
You know, I'm from the South.
As Boosie conversated with Vlad
There we
about
go.
who he thought would win the versus battle between 50 Cent and T.I.
Shout out to my bro who did this interview, like real shit.
His words,
They put this video together that we were just taking, man.
Word.
Then asked Lil Boosie how he felt about
Who do you think will win in the verses? Comment below.
to get less jail time.
50 Cent versus
What do you
T.I.
think about the whole Crime Stoppers thing that's popping up again?
I think he should have never did it. But one day I went and listened to it,
After
and
Hip Hop News.
you know, it don't seem like he ratting on them. It seem like he doing a drop.
937
He doing a
991
drop. It's like he doing a
0025.
drop. You know what I'm saying? But it's certain
Okay.
things you don't do when you rapping about gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think that was a mistake on it.
All right.
So let's panel that real quick. Right. So is that video what he did for the Crime Stopper talking about tips from tips is what we gonna call it. Tips from tips, what he said. Is that snitching making a video advocating for people to call in the authorities for, misconduct in the community?
Right. Well, what I see is he's an entertainer. And for real, that's his main focus. He's not in the streets per se no more. So therefore, can you knock him for saying that? Because a lot of times, even if you make it to a place where you done elevated yourself, sometimes you got to call out bad behavior. You know what I mean? But when you portraying the image of this gangster rapper, and like I told y'all before, Tupac made it where
Hey, hold on.
everything had to be real.
You think you're saucing yourself?
Go ahead, keep going.
I can tell to hold on and say keep going.
Yeah, you know
Ice.
what I mean? Tupac made it when Tupac
He
started
talking
his
bad about
thing,
Pac, man.
You told to hold on.
Yeah, nah, I love Pac. You know, I love this music and all this, but
Is
he
Pac the
made
best
it-
rapper forever?
Is he the best rapper?
He in the middle of a point.
Now see, I done heard this
Debate between-
conversation between look, Biggie is lyrically skilled. And I didn't fuck with no New York niggas.
Damn.
Before, no, I can't say that. I can't say that. When I was a kid, I fucked with LL Cool J.
Yeah.
And them motherfuckers. But after NWA, I didn't fuck with no New York shit.
Damn.
Until I heard Biggie shit.
That's hard.
And he took my respect. I didn't even.
So you are going with Biggie over Pac lyrically?
No. I'm not going. Lyrically, I'm going with Biggie. Now, Pac's impact over the whole culture, but like I say, the whole culture is what we have now. Motherfuckers, they feel like they gotta talk about the shit they really doing. Mm-hmm. And that's fucked up. That's snitching. That's self-snitching. Mm-hmm. These niggas is talking about shit that they're really doing.
Based on keeping it real in your songs.
Keeping it real. You gotta be authentic. You ain't doing that. You ain't shot, killed that nigga. Let me talk about
but people came through before Pac to shape Pac's like rapping.
Who? Give me an example.
So who was he?
NWA,
Digital Underground.
NWA,
Digital
Underground.
Who was Tupac during the Digital Underground era? Then where was the realness there? Where is this Tupac at? So after Juice is when he got the juice, bro. Right. And we keep forgetting that at that point in time, before he died, the biggest artist on the West Coast was Snoop Dogg.
According to who?
Record sales.
But that don't mean everything. That's not the only metric. We talking about overall influence over
on the West
people,
Coast,
the
biggest
culture.
one was Eazy-E. And Ice Cube wrote all this shit. But if you think about it, Eazy-E was a drug.
Like Snoop Dogg never reigned supreme. You talking about, hold on. He never reigned supreme for an era. Like as far as like making songs, because like Snoop went from Death Row, then he went and joined with like Master P
later
and them.
after Tupac died.
But what I'm trying to tell you is that when Tupac, to me, you know what I'm saying, was more influential and a bigger star. Snoop Dogg has got longevity now, but around that time, comparing them to each other.
Album during that time frame.
Murder
was the case.
Come on, that wasn't better than Me Against the World and All Eyes on Me. Are you kidding me? That album was not better than Pac's albums.
Those came after those projects. We're not acting like that came before. What happened first was Snoop Dogg.
What is your assertion that Snoop Dogg was a bigger star than Tupac at that time?
We can look at times and dates of when things came out. I'm
saying, is that what you're saying?
You're
saying Snoop Dogg is a bigger star than Pac. That's what I'm asking you.
That's not.
I'm saying if Snoop Dogg would have died after he made those albums, we would be talking the same type of lingo about him. It's the death factor.
I don't think nobody said that Snoop Dogg was the best rapper ever, though.
We would say that if he died at that peak of his career, but we've had a chance to watch him, and of course, you know what I'm saying, nigga, how many times can you watch Vince Carter keep doing dunks? Eventually, you're gonna be like, all right, it's Reggie at like a certain point. But my point is,
that's your perspective,
right? No doubt.
And that's you welcome to that. You welcome to that.
Because when I first started out as a kid, Scarface was my favorite rapper.
Right.
He was my favorite motherfucker. But I was listening to him as a child. And all that gangster shit, we was coming into it. So that was that. But now, as I get older and I listen to Ice Cube compared to Scarface, and remember, America's Most Wanted, that was hard. But then that second album, I can't remember, what was it, the second one? Death Certificate. But he almost went into Muslim stuff. And it was like, damn, Q, what is he doing? You know what I mean? But if you listen to that now, as a grown man, he was educating us.
Right.
You know what I mean? Scarface still had that murder, kill shit. And for real, you didn't want that for your life. But as a kid and you coming up through that, that's what made us dangerous. Because a lot of times,
but see,
the early
one
90s,
thing I think that you could be missing, and I might be wrong, but I don't think that you was in your prime age, P. When Tupac and Snoop was actually performing.
Right.
But we was 17, 18, 19, 16. Like, we was the for sure consumer of this music to best judge. Your
Right.
album is judged by that.
I understand that, but then like you're thinking of like, for instance, I'm not trying to say like you don't have like a different perspective. What I'm saying is, of course, you will have your own like your feelings when it comes to that. But you are in Dayton, Ohio. I'm talking about the whole coast. I'm talking about literally.
But where were you though? You don't know.
I'm talking about just like we can look at like the number one artist that was on that record label before Tupac even dropped was Snoop Dogg.
But what about people who are even bigger stars than Pac or bigger than Snoop
That's a
Dogg?
great
Like, let's
point.
take like Garth Brooks.
That's a great point.
Because Garth Brooks sold more than Tupac. Can we say he's better than Tupac? No, we're not judging by record sales. We're judging by what people like. Like, you don't know what factors went into those record sales. It could have been promotion. It could have been the distribution. It could have been so many different things as to why record sales are better. But the art is what we're actually judging, man.
And I understand that. And I actually like Tupac's music better. But I'm telling you, at that point in time, he was the number one artist on that record label until Tupac died, bro. Well, no, until those albums came out eventually. But until that happened, he was like Murder.
Hey, what are you talking about? He was the number one on Death Row?
When Murder Was the Case was out, he was the number one artist on Death Row. Snoop Dogg was.
Right, but what about when Juice was out, though? Where's the comparison with that?
Juice when
I'm saying, like, what are you comparing
That should
to?
be.
Hold on. No, let me say. I know what I'm doing. Let us compare overall exposure, because like I don't know if we're talking about the same thing. I'm not talking about. I guess my point is like, who is the best artist? Like, I don't care about necessarily like record sales and shit, because 3 6 Mafia and Bone had a versus.
Right.
Bone got a lot of bangers and they shit sell way more than 3 6 Mafia.
For sure.
But the music, when they actually was out there performing, 3 6 shit sounded more lit.
Right.
And they won. So it ain't just about, Snoop had more record sales.
But, see,
But
you
But
don't
if
remember
Snoop
this,
was
though.
Snoop is a god and a giant. I'm not saying that he's not, bro. I mean, like, I
You
gotta
brought
say
up
this with
3-6,
respect.
But you remember
But-
this?
but-
You put us on the 3-6 because Skinny Pent
Yeah.
really made them niggas.
For
real.
us, that's who we got hip to.
When we was young, it wasn't 3-6. It wasn't Juicy, whatever the fuck they name
Right.
is. It was Skinny Pent. And we fucked
But
with
that's
Skinny Pent.
yeah.
You
But
know
I
what mean?
started loving 3
Right.
like 3 6 is the shit too.
Yeah.
But
that's
I
the
but
music.
but I think my point is to say, like, I don't think Snoop Dogg is a good comparison. I don't think nobody compared. But we was talking about lyrics because we said who's better between Pac and Biggie.
Right.
But you said
Lyrically,
Biggie's better, but you think
Lyrically.
Pac had more of a cultural
yeah,
impact.
he had more. He made
That's fair to say.
songs that identified with the culture. But if you want to talk pound for pound lyrical capability, shit. Biggie, and I tried not to like this motherfucker. A fiend gave me his motherfucking CD. You know what I'm saying? And I popped that motherfucker in. And I was trying to like, nah. But who the fuck is this?
Paging me at 5:46 in the morning, crack the door, and now I'm yawning. Wipe the pole out my eye.
Right, God
See who's
damn.
just paging me and
Right.
why. It's
Right.
my nigga Pop from the barbershop.
Right.
He was in the gambling spot and heard the entry clock.
Right.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, we're
Yeah.
playing with Big.
I said, but then he put me on this. And once I heard Big, I started listening to the Locks.
There we go.
And them niggas.
Yes.
It's hard.
Yes.
Jadakiss
Yes.
is one of the coldest that ever
For
done
sure.
it.
Top
That,
5.
if you listen to lyrics, Jadakiss is one of the coldest that ever done it.
I want to tie this back into the snitching conversation because Tupac actually sued the police for $10 million. Is that snitching?
I thought about that earlier. That was a question that I thought, like, are you allowed to tell on the police, and is it still snitching if you're a black person?
Let's go. She'll be. I defer to you.
Are you allowed to tell on a white person if you and it not be snitching?
Well, like we talked about it before, when we was coming up, your mama would tell you, if you went and told on your friends and your family members, stop being the tattletale.
Yep.
Stop. So we get this instilled in us at an early age. Nobody wants to be a tattletale. But, okay, when you talk about what's righteous, what's right, if you see something that's wrong, you should speak on it, even if it's in our community, man. And that's where we messing up at. We don't call out our own bad behavior. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes we gotta have this discussion, like, and that's almost snitching because it's almost like when I was a kid.
It's taboo to even say you might like a conversation like this. We gotta be careful.
right.
Niggas will fucking abandon us.
Talking about what?
They're like, oh yeah.
But nah, but the
like you. So go ahead. What do you think? You hold no.
I don't care what nobody like, bro.
You don't care what nobody thinks.
I don't give a shit, bro. Like, bro, if somebody, for instance, the white bro who be out here like cleaning up, if he threw a brick through your window, nigga, what? Like, unless we're gonna put hands and feet on him, get dirty, and probably catch fucking bumps from beating on him, nigga, what's not letting the police handle that shit? You feel me? Like, bro, like, no, I pay taxes. These niggas work for me, bro. These niggas work for me. The same way if my motherfucking water ain't working and nigga, I pay my goddamn bill for my water, I'm calling these guys here to come fix this shit. If my DPNL ain't working, I'm calling the goddamn shut-off line. I'm like, nah, I ain't calling these niggas. Nah, I'm gonna go fix this shit myself. Nigga, I pay y'all niggas to come out here and do this shit. Yeah. So for everybody sitting at home saying Peanut or snitch, let's talk about the etymology of the word snitch, right? Informer is the very first early language of the word snitch. 1785, probably from the underworld slang meaning the nose. That's 1700s, right? So, and it developed into flip of the nose. Or in 1803, they say it's to inform, right? So to inform is the snitch. So if you informing the police of activity, you are snitching. So let's say you're a fender bender. And you inform the police of where you at so you can exchange the information. Is that snitching?
Yeah. Just to maintain all my street cred. Yeah? Yes? Man, do you
sound like Boosie? You sound like Boosie.
You sound like Boosie. The young girl said that if you report anything, even if you're the victim, if you're a girl and get assaulted, sexual assault.
To inform by the law.
You are snitching.
Etymology of the word, to inform the police is snitching.
So you draw the line at you. So you saying if the only way it becomes snitching if you report a crime is if you benefit from this crime to get your own sentence reduced or some money. If you see Crime Stoppers and they offering a reward, is that enough motive to make it fall into snitching?
I ain't doing that. Nah, I'm not. That's snitching. If you like, if you benefit from that money, you snitch. It's a baby mama who told on
her baby daddy.
Yeah,
that shit was crazy.
Yeah,
I think that was like a TikTok.
Nah, she was on the actual news.
I seen another one just like that though. Oh, okay. I seen one that was the same type of setup.
Yeah, okay. Well,
it was just because the CNN reporter never answered her in the video, and they just put that little skin up and then dropped themselves inside there and did it. Because I seen another one like that with the news.
Okay. Well, it's a debatable point. And
it is. Could a woman tell on her baby daddy if he's not taking care of the kids in order to get the crime money?
I would tell you this. This is how I feel straight up that. If you on anybody's paperwork, you a motherfucking snitch. I'm not on nobody's paperwork.
Me neither.
And I'm not going to be on nobody's paperwork.
Me neither.
You know what I mean? So,
well, what about if you seen an old lady get shot at an ATM and the family comes to you and asks you? I can tell
what I saw, but I'm not going to be on the paperwork.
Shit, yeah, your name will be. If you he can't, you can't, so you can't come to court to seal the deal?
Nah, well, shit, I
to seal the deal.
I shouldn't have to come.
He's real selective in his words. To seal the deal.
I shouldn't have to come to court if I wasn't a part of that.
You got to.
No.
If he take it to the box.
Yeah. If he take it to trial, yeah, bro.
You gotta go to court.
You gonna be subpoenaed to court.
The family ask you every day. Are you sure? Please.
You could be subpoenaed to court, and if you don't show up, you could be locked up for not showing up to court.
But
Okay. We there now. We there.
But now y'all edging me on.
Here we go.
Saying the motherfucking thing.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to go to court. I can say, hey, I saw that motherfucker. That's what happened. I'm not gonna paperwork.
Hey, listen, I saw that motherfucker. He's over there.
That makes people more like, now people hear interviews like this and they'll say like, damn, you know what, I'm gonna take that shit to trial because people really don't want to come to court
They don't.
and testify.
But Zoe was over there and people showed up to court on him. So
People show up to court all the time. A bro that did a lot of years in prison for something he didn't commit, a crime.
25, 26 years.
And
They showed up to court and to his admission, he said that that they lied on him. But I mean,
so people came to court and actually lied on him. And
Yeah.
well, because it was a threat of them being arrested for not showing up. So like I said, like that subpoena gonna be like, well, you told us there on the scene this, that,
Yeah.
that. You gonna be subpoenaed in court for you to testify because the law is they get a chance to be judged by their peers and they get a chance to face their accusers. So if you accuse them of saying that, because like for instance, let's say I said it was SMED, but it's somebody that looked like SMED. You know what I'm saying? Like a doppelganger.
Exactly.
You feel me? You gotta come there and say, man, that wasn't him. Like, nah, now you're trying to see him. Nah, that ain't him. My bad. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, I mean, like for instance, like in the story like you told, where like the car accident and then the third, if that goes to trial, you could be subpoenaed to court.
Yeah, probably. But it's like I was watching something on Nipsey Hussle and the Cowboy. And the one dude, now he went up there and he testified for his homeboy.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like, if something happened to my brother, Stack SMED. Now, come on, man.
Lord forbid.
Come on, man.
Lord
Not gonna
forbid.
lose. You
So
know what I'm
it's
saying?
man, shout out to YouTube. Shay on YouTube just asked a great question.
What did she say?
Would you want someone to snitch if someone killed one of your family members?
Absolutely.
So you would want someone to snitch?
I would want somebody.
Would you want someone to tell the police?
I'll take it one step further. Would you snitch if you witnessed your family member be killed?
That's what we were saying earlier.
Right.
That if you had to call the police, oh yeah, like it's just calling the police in general snitching, or do you have to tell them what happened?
Oh, hell no.
Just but it is some people who say,
You call the police and say, hey, I need to send somebody over here, blah, blah, blah. Hang up. That ain't snitching.
Do y'all
That's
and
dry
they say, what's your name?
do y'all understand?
See what type of human being is doing this type of stuff, though,
Man,
man?
why they need my name?
Because you helping them get
No,
to the place.
get
bro.
over here at 40 Main Street.
Because they might
Get here
need help
now.
to find out what happened later.
Get over here now. You will find out when the police get here. Get here right now.
Do y'all
I
understand
wouldn't take
this?
that kind of call
Y'all
seriously,
talking about the
man.
police.
Like,
Do y'all? Could you imagine a world without?
because somebody's a
the fucking
criminal
police?
is there, right?
Could you imagine a
segue.
world
Great segue.
without the police?
We don't have to imagine. We have a place called Slab City, California. Let's go to Slab. It is an unincorporated, off-the-grid alternative lifestyle community consisting largely of snowbirds and Salton Trough area of mostly desert, and it's in California where people live there.
Pearl, call the show. I can't make up y'all's mind. We go back and forth with snitching. Pearl, call the show. 937-991-0025.
So I heard you also say before.
Shay, call the show on you.
Well, like you was
on,
talking about
YouTube.
like the slave element, right? Like the slave element, right? So it was you telling the people who got us in bondage, you snitching on them. But I brought up the example of Nassau, Bahamas. It's mostly black police officers there. Is it snitching if you call the police in the Bahamas?
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this: is it snitching if you tell one of your homeboys who killed another homeboy?
Ooh.
Is that snitching?
Is what now?
Like if I did something to SMED,
Right.
and SMED don't know I did it, but I tell you,
Right.
and then you go back and tell him, you.
Right.
Is that snitching?
Snitching to someone who's not a government official.
Right.
Snitching somebody that's not a government official.
Like, hey, bruh, man.
I heard who.
Your old boy.
Yeah.
He got you on the head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Is that snitching?
You would say it was.
I thought snitching involves law enforcement, but I use that. But
no.
But I did use the analogy earlier of Karen and Susan working in the coffee shop.
Right.
So
Is that snitching to tell your friend?
Friends amongst friends.
Yeah.
Say if
damn, is that snitching if you don't tell your partner on your partner?
okay, what if one of your friends is fucking your other friend's wife? If you told it, is that snitching?
Yeah, that nigga snitching.
Got my friends. It was
Yeah.
an obligation to them.
Man, is that snitching, bro?
I'm the bad snitch judge. Because in my mind I say no, but I'm fearful. I can't be a snitch judge whether someone's a snitch or not.
We should have like a whole little robe up there and a little gavel.
Because those are great questions.
Right. And hey, I'm sorry.
Man, and
I got to smoke a cigarette, goddammit.
All right, well, let me say what's up. Go ahead, because I'm about to say what's up to Horizon Science Academy, Dayton High School.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you say, P?
You ain't cool if you don't go to that school, bro. You ain't cool if you don't go to that school,
Best
bro.
school ever.
For sure.
Sheets for breakfast, Agnes All Natural Grill for lunch. If you're ever injured, call attorney Michael Wright. Make the right choice, 937-222-7477. Make the right choice. TheShopArea.com is like the baby Amazon. Delivery is always free. From the store to your door in 4 business days. T-Shirt Kings, T-ShirtKings247.com. Go for your mouth and Camera King Studio. Call us.
I remember when we first started, you was like, you gonna finish my sentences. And now that I do it, you always trying to mess me up, man.
What sentences did you forget?
Remember you was like when we first, I remember our first, like probably our third or some interview, you was like, one day you gonna finish mine, and you pointed at me, I was gonna say sentences. I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna never finish those sentences. And now I do it all the time, and you be like trying to mess me up.
Well, you just messed us up.
Hell. Because I know what's coming next, you feel me? It's the t-shirtking247.com. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We got a super summer
Oh, that might be Chill. That's Chill's phone. Chill. Damn, this is the case of this was a crazy
That's a
case.
funny mark.
That shit off the hook.
Answer the phone. Hello?
Is that snitching?
Is that-
Hey, Chill there?
Oh.
And you be like, yeah, is that
and he's
snitching?
like, man, I told you not to tell her.
Snitch. You snitched on accident. Is it possible to snitch on accident?
Kimberly.
Man, is it snitching if you snitch back?
Well, now you got to answer that question. Would you tell one of your homeboys for fucking one of your homeboys' girl? Now that's a deep one. Would you let that shit just go?
The camera supposed to be on me.
It's just up. I'm going to commercial break, man.
We love y'all. We're calibrating.
Stacking SMED.
What up, fam?
Hey, bro, I heard y'all got a new store opening up.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
100 North Main.
Okay, y'all gonna be doing grills in there?
You already know.
Oh, okay. What's it called then, bro?
It's called
Grills on Main Street. 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 What's up, Stacking SMED?
What up, fam?
Hey, bro, I heard y'all got a new store opening up.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Where it's at?
100 North Main.
Okay, y'all gonna be doing grills in there?
You already know.
Oh, okay. What's it called then, bro?
It's called
Grills on Main Street. Grills on Main Street.
Challenge to the younger guys or whoever out here in the streets, you know, doing what they do.
Okay.
Abdul Robinson was also shot in the mass shooting. 6 were shot and 1 person died. The man who died was Robinson's 25-year-old son, Willie Addison, who was an aspiring rapper. News for Josh reporter Destiny McKeever spoke one-on-one with Robinson, who now says he wants justice.
Everybody like my conversation.
So what happened in this
And
case?
Tariq, there have
The
been
dad
no arrests
snitched
made
on his
in
son,
that
his
mass
stepson.
shooting. Again, I spoke with
For
the father
being the person who
one-on-one.
shot.
He says his
And
young
killed people.
son, Willie Addison, was shot and
Here you
killed,
go.
and his other son was shot and wounded. He's still in the hospital, but he says in no way, shape, or form did this family deserve this. Willie Addison was shot and killed after a rap event at Paradise Gentlemen's Club last month. He was in the truck with 5 other people. His dad, Abdul Robinson, was driving.
I guess 2 or 3 cars pulled up on the side of us, shot inside our car over 100 times, killed my son in the front seat.
Damn.
Shot my son in the back, in the head 3 times.
Damn.
Shot my nephew several times.
Yeah,
A
that's
couple
legit.
more passengers in there was shot several times, numerous of times. And I drove all the way from there to Memorial Hospital, shot in the back myself twice.
See, he ain't called.
It's a story hard to imagine, but Robinson says
And
it
the rapper
was
was talking
reality and he had
Yeah.
to act fast. He says he's been through a lot, including his own trouble in the streets of Jacksonville, but today he wants to clear the air.
Did 11 years in prison, got out 2009, haven't been in no trouble with the law until a couple of months ago, nothing serious, and we not getting the same treatment as a victim. Not saying the police not working or doing their job, I don't want to
Damn, that make
say
Rosetta
that.
change her
What
name.
Robinson is saying is that with Jacksonville having 22 murders in the first couple of months of 2019, he wants people to know he's not retaliating for the murder of his son.
I want justice for my son. I'm not sending nobody out there. They got
Real
quote
talk.
unquote, I'm
Real
supposed to have
motherfucker, real talk.
hits. I'm supposed to have hits.
And with all the shootings in Jacksonville right now, Abdul says the talk around town is that he is initiating some of it. He's getting retaliation for his son's shooting death. He says that is not the case. He is going to let police do their jobs. Reporting live tonight, I'm Destiny McKeever, Channel 4,
I think
the
I
local
just-
station.
Now, after
I have a
watching
different
that-
perspective now.
Yeah,
I got a
after
different
watching
perspective.
that was deep as fuck.
I got a different perspective now.
That was deep as fuck.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, I never heard him speak on it until today because I remember having a different preconceived notion over this. And to me, I think a lot of people want to keep us where they remember where they know us at. Like if somebody knew me when I'm Peanut from the hood at a certain point in time.
Right.
Now I'm, you feel me, Peanut, who is the CEO of Dash Resource LLC. Like I'm a person that is trying to do better in my life. I don't have the same mindset I had when I was younger.
Right.
And this is a person to me that is graduated mentally. He's no longer in that same place he was when he was a nuisance, when he was out here running the streets.
Right.
And he literally saw his biological son kill his stepson over what? And he got shot too.
And his son was the one that did it?
Yeah.
They
Is
shot
that
the
what
car
they said?
100
I thought
times?
They said
His
maybe I
son was
missed
in
it.
the car.
Yeah, I thought his son got
His
shot.
son got shot.
Look, the dad is on the right, the son is on the left.
Oh, that's
But
even
why
deeper.
he's arrested for accessory?
Yeah, then he went down there and told the people what actually happened. Like, nigga, it wasn't me. My son's the one who shot this damn car up. He shot me in this motherfucker.
Damn.
Yeah, that's deep as fuck.
And so and who was saying he snitched on his son?
Is that snitching on your son?
Nigga, motherfucker just trying to kill you.
Fucking no.
God damn it. Listen, I'll tell you what too, man. I'm a grandfather, man. I'm far removed. I still got that
The
mentality.
brother came and killed his brother?
His stepbrother, yeah.
No, okay. So say if you got with a girl that had a son, and
You treating him better than your actual son. And it's
so
some beef
your
there.
son come and shoot you and the stepson.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
That's crazy.
That is nuts. I ain't never been into it like that. I ain't know it was this deep layer. I ain't know it was.
You saw me some shit on this. I ain't never saw nothing like that. But you can see where that could happen. You can see, cause think about our kids in this state.
That's it, ain't it? Oh, that's it.
Let me get chill. I hate when she acting that stupid. Come on, man. Let me see if we get our
You know, it's drop shot.
our insider.
Take a point from Chill.
He ain't dropping.
Like we still laugh, ain't we?
Yeah, what you doing?
Man, these motherfuckers know how it works. You know, sometimes shit happens. Hey, family members.
Interview.
I love you.
I forgot we was even live for a second. This is the worst show, man.
What's up, Peanut?
Chill, bro. We need your legal insight, man. And actually, we want you on the moral code of the streets right now.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you free right now?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So, are you familiar with the queso and the blue situation where the father told on the son? Okay, so we're live right now, and we just played Queso's dad saying what happened. So he's in the car with his stepson leaving an event. His biological son shoots 100 shots inside the car, wounding him and killing his stepson. His biological son. His son, his biological son killed his stepson and then shot him. Is he wrong for snitching on his biological son?
Snitching? Man, come on, man.
What is it?
How is that snitching?
What
He
is
kill
it?
People. He kill people, man.
Tell Mikey to call in, man. I want to hear it.
Call the
Hey, Michael.
Clem.
You feel me?
My
call the big phone.
fault. My fault, man. I don't know what the fuck going on.
937-991-0025. You going live, you heard?
Yeah.
You are running the most unprofessional.
This is the record. We got the record for the worst fucking show I ever seen in my life.
It's all right.
Hey, call.
Look at this.
Call him from the phone.
Okay, come on.
Wait. I'm not gonna say his number on live.
Because everybody be prank calling you like Funny Marco every day. I'm going to start prank calling you tomorrow. This is the first time we call. We're going to get our resident fucking criminal expert on the damn phone. And then I got a question from Pearl. Pearl, I'm about to read your question. I got you. You hear how terrible this show is?
Man, June is running the most unprofessional.
Look at it, and then he didn't even get a chance to answer.
Going smoking cigarettes and shit.
Read my question. Okay, let me read Pearl's question first, because she's getting tired of our shit. Like, she's the only person
That ain't
supporting
Pearl,
us.
that's Griselda. Take a point from yourself.
It's a Pearl May Patton.
Facebook made her change her name, Smed.
It made her change her name to a fake name? Or a real name?
Take a point from her then.
Did it make her change her name to her real name?
I don't know. I read it. She said, this Griselda, I changed my Facebook name.
So, okay. So, if this is her real name, then I'm right. If it's not, I'm wrong. But please, Griselda.
She said, no, it's not.
That's not your real name? Why would they make you change your name to a fake name?
Her name is Griselda. We all know that.
I don't know.
Man, what's her question,
You don't
man?
know.
What is going on, man? We debating.
Man, just read it, Smed.
Yeah, what's going on, bro?
Well, I mean, this is all right. We on some other shit. All right. What about if you knew something was gonna happen to a friend, and you was the only person? Damn, she just added another comment to make her comment.
Let me read it.
Reading skip. No, I heard you read before. What if you knew something was gonna happen to a friend, and you was the only person told? Would you tell the friend that you were told, or not say anything and let it happen?
Such as
like a planned robbery on somebody.
Or
that's a good one.
That is a very good question.
Or somebody say, the very next time I see that motherfucker, I'm whipping their ass.
And you say, hey man, this person said they gonna fight you when they see you. Is that snitching?
Smed, you gotta put me on sauce, bro. If a nigga threaten me, Smed, come on, bro.
Yeah. That's
But see,
that's not
it's
snitching.
no question about it.
Call Jim.
But see, on that end, it's almost.
Griselda said take a point.
Take a point from what?
This man hate getting points taken.
I don't even know if she was taking it from me. What do you mean?
It gotta be. It's never me. Come on. Man.
She was probably talking to Chill.
It's never me.
They talking to me? Take a point from me?
Yes, please.
No point yet. How y'all gonna take a point?
Shit, you fucking been doing fucked up shit all show. I never seen you done walked off. As soon as we started this fucking show, you walked away. I said, what the fuck going on? I said, we going live in 1 second. I clicked it. He got up immediately. Like that was a goddamn starter pistol of a race. As soon as I said live, he said, go. You've been contending that. That was the only thing. That's why I said Griselda should have been taking
No, that is not snitching,
points
man.
from Peanut.
No.
Is it snitching for me to take points from Peanut?
Yes.
Ask the guest to take points from him every second.
Yeah.
Right. I'm like, are you kidding?
No,
exactly. I'm like, take a point from me. Peanut just fucked up, world. Take a point from me.
No, nobody in the room would know besides me and SMED, and then he would take a point like, no, wait,
Yeah,
no.
like, wait to stop this important ass interview with Barack Obama to take a point from Peanut. I'm like, wait a minute, Mr. President.
No, I'm.
Barack Obama. If Peanut fucked up while interviewing him, I want to stop the interview from the most important part. Like, all right, so listen, and it was the votes was coming in, and you was 99% there. Take me through that, and they like, well, I'm like, hold on, you hear Peanut? He just tapped the microphone. We gotta take a point from him. The most insignificant shit.
Look,
you see Peanut swinging at them gnats? Don't nobody even know they in the room.
No.
Take a point from
I
him.
done trained myself not to. You notice that?
Take a point.
I don't never. I be sitting here locked in.
Damn.
It can land right on my nose.
I was apparently eating some of them the munchies and shit earlier in the show, and I was crunching them in the microphone.
Well, somebody
I'm an idiot. Yeah, they said y'all not crunching in the microphone. I was. I seen it. I was like, damn. When I first,
I'm glad Chill B's here for this. Thank you. Chill B, my favorite person ever to come on this podcast. He put SMED in his place.
I'm like, and the fucked up part about it is I'm like kind of happy. I'm like, I'm the best, worst podcaster. Our mics never work. Like all our shit is fucked up around here, but we still do this shit every day.
But they chopping it up with us though. They fucking with us heavy, man. Come on, man. You know,
not really. Sometimes, not really.
Nobody answered if that Tupac situation was snitching or not.
What happened again?
When Tupac took the police to, you got called.
No, man.
What?
Tupac was snitching on the police when he shot him?
No, when he took him to court for $10 million. He had to file paperwork with the courts.
No, that's
which are
not
part
snitching.
of the judicial system.
It's not. No.
The police are part of the judicial system.
Right. It was snitching for Pac to sue the police for $10 million. No, I say no. You say yes?
Yes, he got to testify in court over what happened.
No, I would say
it's all testifying snitching in some circles.
Yes, hell yeah. In some circles, for
Man,
sure.
people will fucking go to court. A black person will sue the fuck out of anybody for any money. Are you kidding me? If they get a chance, anybody will. But I'm saying, like, don't hold black people in this box to say we can't sue somebody for fucking us over or it's snitching.
You asked me in certain circles.
Is that snitching?
In certain
to
circles,
sue somebody.
I answer easily say in some circles. That's
a true answer.
But are you saying if I feel that way,
but to the snitch law that we talk about.
Can I point out this, please?
Snitch judge.
Y'all do commercials for Michael Wright. And y'all say if a motherfucker hit your car,
call Michael Wright.
Thank you,
immediately.
Right.
That's I snitch every episode.
Say the number.
937-222-7477. Make the right choice.
Snitch ass.
You snitching. Like, call the police and call the lawyer.
That's the same thing T.I did. The same thing T.I did.
No, Michael Wright ain't Crime Stopper. Mike, hey, listen. Not only if you ever in an accident, but honestly, if you ever find yourself in a tough situation, call Michael Wright because he will point you in a direction to try to get you out of that.
Fact.
So sometimes people go to jail for things that they haven't done, and I've learned that more through this podcast than what I thought originally from the people who actually come in here.
I said
But
it
at the
this
same,
man didn't listen to me.
I didn't listen to you because you were obviously wrong about it all. Because when we brought the people in that did prison sentences and we asked them what percentage of people are in jail for things they didn't commit,
And he said 1% of me.
He said that but he said the number that I said. You know,
I agree to that.
for sure. So I'm right, but I'm still saying it's people in jail. You have to go to court to prove them guilty.
And
I don't even know what I'm
listen to
talking
your
about no more.
commercial about Michael Wright.
Damn,
I would say call Michael Wright for anything. He's the best of the best out here, man.
Call 22. It's another Michael Wright commercial.
All right. Call him for everything. Michael Wright.
But you know what? Podcast that don't say it. Call Michael Wright too.
Call him for everything.
I think at a certain point, us like when you say it, chill, like say call Michael Wright, it hurts him. You too fucking crazy. Dude, saying that shit.
Man, what is wrong with you?
I don't want the wildest. Hey, but listen, I did some shit like that.
That black nigga.
Yeah, he sure got the support of some fucked up, some bad dudes. Some bad dudes support him. Like,
how was a shutout gonna hurt you?
Like,
man,
oh my God,
you have too much fun on your podcast,
right, yeah.
bro. We used to talk about some serious shit. Now we laughing and joking.
Real tears in my oh my God, bro.
God, shit. But you know what? Some people don't want your endorsement. Remember David Duke endorsed one of them president candidates. And they like, nigga, you better renounce him. You better denounce him right now.
Don't say my name.
Right. I think who did he vote for? It was somebody like John McCain or somebody. Mitt Romney.
Said,
it was one of them. Yeah, he like, oh, I don't accept his endorsement. Damn, somebody will stop you from endorsing him.
Dang, bro, why you do chill like that though?
What?
About Michael Wright?
Yeah.
I feel like that about myself when I say ads for people. Like, for example, let me tell you, like, let's say that we was on here talking about some bullshit, right?
Yeah.
And then we announce, like, we say, what's up to Dayton Horizon Science Academy Dayton?
Yeah.
Like, they don't want to really be dealing with that.
Yeah. Right.
Don't even associate my name with nothing like this faulty.
Right.
So, in that respect, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You have to watch how you are when you mention somebody. You know what I'm saying?
You right. He's
You
a
did.
professional
You ain't
guy.
did nothing.
No,
Like, I was just kicking it with you,
No,
brother.
I
But
understand.
Peanut took
But
it to
you-
like I was just
You
like
saying real talk
Follow her
because
laughing, bro. I
everybody.
know
But
this,
Michael Wright is so well known in the community.
I'm
Spin
the best actor in the world. I killed him.
Man, spin that table so quick.
Read my question, Todd Smedley. I already read it, but I've read the comment again. Back to my reel. Let me see. Tonight has been interesting with you gentlemen. Man, thank you so much, Griselda. How's school going? If you just saying that because Tupac your guy, shake my head, let it be someone else.
See?
Man, Michael Wright, the guy for real. Look, I mean, everybody, like, I don't care if, like, let's say I had 10 people on the show and they all said, Biggie's better. I'd still say no. To me, Tupac is. Right. I'm talking about lyrically, too. It is. So, like, somebody to just say Biggie is better, stating it as a fact, is simply their perspective, and the fact holds true to them. Just like Pac, to me, that ain't nothing but my perspective.
But you was a rhymer, though, June. You know,
I don't like Biggie's delivery as much as I like Tupac, and I don't like Biggie's voice as much as I like Tupac's voice. I don't like Biggie's flow as much as I like Tupac's flow.
Rhyme scheme to put together.
He's a creative genius, man. Biggie is the gang. He's the best. He a GOAT. Right. I give it to him. He's the GOAT to so many.
Related to what Tupac figured out is like with straight ball. Like I say, that's when I loved Tupac because at that time in my life I was going through that on that song.
So
game related.
Do you think Biggie right now is more talked about than Tupac?
No.
Peanut.
The fact that it's debatable is what I always go to, right? So Biggie only had...
Before you give me a long answer, can you just answer it with just one word and then explain why? Like, I'm asking you, bro. The only I'm sorry for even asking you. I'm sorry. But I just wanted to just understand your premise. Like, I'm saying, I don't even remember my question anymore.
You were saying, is Tupac more talked about than Biggie?
Right now. Is who had the biggest
His
after
legacy,
effect?
Tupac's
The butterfly
legacy
effect.
is bigger than Biggie's.
Right.
I would say, yes. Tupac is mentioned more than Biggie in his current state, but I will also use like a longer thing. What I would say is Biggie had only 2 albums, really, like two studio albums, right?
Right.
So let's just say this is Sex, right?
Right.
You hit it 17, 18 times. I hit it twice, and she's still debating on who's the best. I don't think it's that's the debate right there. I only made 2 albums, and I'm being considered with the greats. To me, my work speaks for itself at that point.
Well, that's a deep analogy, but I'll tell you.
That's a pun intended too. That's a pun intended too. A deep analogy, Smith.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what. Now,
Smith,
like I said,
why can't 2 artists share the same platform? They can. They can share the same platform.
Yeah.
But
This
is the GOAT conversation.
And Biggie.
Yeah.
It ain't Tupac and Biggie. It's more than that. Because if you go back to NWA shit,
Right.
They are the king. You know what I'm
Scarface,
saying?
Ice Cube at one time was the best. Slick
Absolutely.
Slick Rick was the best.
Absolutely.
Like Run DMC in their time, Houdini,
Absolutely.
Fat
LL
Boys,
Cool
like
J.
LL Cool J was the best ever.
Yeah.
10 years
Easy
in the
E ain't talked about enough because Easy E was like
He changed the game.
was the real one that brought NWA out. Like,
but you know why?
like
he done
Easy
it?
was
He didn't
the
write his
nigga.
own music, though.
But that didn't have
do you
shit to
remember-
do with
do you
what?
remember why Eazy-E was so popular?
You
Remember,
judging something
they
different, bro. I'm
thought
talking
he
about
came out in '88, and we thought he was talking like this and was
you
only
was a
15
baby,
years
bro.
old.
I don't have to be I'm a grown man saying that man did not write those lyrics, bro. I'm not cool with that.
Okay, but we ain't
Right.
not
No
about
doubt.
lyrics
But you don't
though.
know the
We not
impact.
talking about that.
It could be impact all I want to. I'm just saying he didn't write his own
But
lyrics.
we ain't talking about that.
Okay.
That's what I'm telling you. You interjecting a point that we not talking about.
Right.
That's what we trying to straighten you
Right.
out. We like,
Right.
look,
Okay.
we trying to tell you like we not talking about record sales or none of that shit. We talking about how people love this motherfucker. Star power, basically.
Right.
The Eazy-E star power was enormous, man. Like we ain't talked about enough because motherfuckers was when NWA came and did that concert.
Yeah.
Easy didn't come out until the end.
Right.
Who had a
because
bigger impact? Who had a bigger impact? Quincy Jones or Eazy-E?
Probably Quincy Jones.
No, who had a bigger impact? Not in my life, because Quincy Jones, I never would have went to go see
That
nobody
might
from Quincy Jones shit.
Now
When
Michael
Ice Cube and
Jackson,
them
Michael Jackson, Quincy Jones,
Have
Michael
you ever
Jackson.
Have you ever went to see a Michael Jackson concert?
I will. I fucking watch everyone on TV.
Yeah,
Michael
I might
Jackson.
watch it on TV. But when Ice Cube and them
Easy. You think
came-
Easy-E is fucking bigger than Michael
No,
Jackson?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying I'm talking about on the street.
Nobody is. Michael Jackson is bigger than Barack Obama
Do you remember
and
when,
LeBron. But LeBron is close to a Michael Jackson status.
Global, yeah, global.
But do you remember when Ice Cube
I
and
think he like the
Scarface
closest
came to
one.
the hair ring when we was in high school? Did you go
Yes,
to
I
that?
went to that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
You talking about when we was at the little roller dome ice skating hockey park?
no, it was at the hair arena.
I know, but it had 2 sides. I went and seen one that was like, it was like some club shit damn near. Like, because Hair Arena had the big main venue, and then they had a little side building to the side.
No,
I
this
seen
one was at the
NWA.
show.
Every show that came back in the day like
Right.
that, I went to that shit.
Now, when we was
But
back
Easy,
then, would
yeah.
you, if Michael Jackson had came to this motherfucker, would you have went to go see Michael Jackson or Eazy-E?
That's a great question.
You know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to see Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson had started.
They was
and he started turning into this motherfucker. I'm like, man, I don't even identify with you, Mike. I used to love you with Beat It, but now
I never had a time where I was disconnected with Michael Jackson though. Like I never felt like he was guilty from none of that shit. I still don't think he guilty from none of it.
When he started changing himself and turning white.
I didn't understand. I didn't know why. I thought that it was weird and shit. I give you that. But I still fucking held him in high regard because it's Michael Jackson. And I thought he was maybe on some shit that I just didn't understand for real. That's what I really thought. Like, I don't know why he doing that. I even chalked it up to a medical condition. I did whatever he said.
Well, let me ask you this.
So I mean.
Okay, as far as dressing, other than the Beat It and Thriller jacket, did you ever want to dress like Michael Jackson?
When I was in school, all the coolest motherfuckers had Billie Jean jackets, Beat It jackets.
That was the Beat It. I'm talking about when we got in high school, I'm bad. It was more Eazy-E, NWA. Yeah. That was our thing. Mm-hmm. And Public Enemy was in there.
But they had like, man, I'm just talking about, bro, like Michael Jackson, bro. Is the biggest star, but you think there's a star bigger than Michael Jackson?
You already said.
Yeah, he fell off with me. After I watched Bad video, I said, "Oh no,
this blasphemy."
Was Heal the World out and all that other shit? Heal the World in black and white.
That's when he started turning into like this. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but he wasn't.
I heard the joke where
he wasn't. I mean, to what you're saying, to a certain, he wasn't that. He wasn't that. He wasn't that anymore.
Yeah.
He felt like Thriller to I'm Bad was a big decline to me. Like the Thriller album was fucking.
Thriller was on.
That was the best shit.
No,
I'm Bad was next.
Yeah, bad.
That came, but the Thriller album, so Off the Wall was going here.
That was hard.
Off the Wall, then coming into Thriller. That shit was
Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that was the Michael Jackson with Billie Jean, Beat It, Thriller, Wanna Be Starting Something, Human Nature, PYT. Man, this album was the most masterpiece shit.
Okay.
That shit was fire as hell.
Right.
But then, after that, like I'm Bad start going like this a little bit. Yeah. But he never took a sharp, like, to me, I didn't like his music like I did when he was a kid because I got older and more banging shit came out. Right. But I still never thought any of those people that I liked along the way as my favorite was anywhere close to what Michael Jackson was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. No doubt.
Straight up. Them, they ain't fucking with Michael Jackson. But if you saying what I went to Eazy-E or Michael Jackson concert, that's a toss-up back then. Probably, I would have went to Eazy-E.
For sure. Absolutely.
But if Eazy-E and Michael Jackson both came in their prime, and I had the same type of motherfucking, like when, say Billie Jean and Beat It was out when Eazy-E was out. Right. I'm going to fucking see Michael Jackson. I'm going to see Thriller. What the fuck was better than Thriller, the video? Did you ever see that shit when you was a kid?
Yeah.
That wasn't sweet to you?
That was epic. But at the end of the day.
Epic?
Yeah, but that was like when we was like in the third grade type shit. Fourth grade.
Yeah, it's like
high school.
So so for people that are not, you know what I'm saying, homers right now, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
For our kids who are like kids now or like grandkids, Baby Shark doo-doo-doo, right?
Yeah.
Crazy, out of this world,
yeah,
right?
Everybody loves that.
Eventually they're gonna fall in love with another genre of music that is going to be more in tune with where they are in their lifetime. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, the Eazy-E is so impactful for you. Or just like the Tupac for y'all is real impactful. Like, I remember the day Tupac died, I remember like my brother crying, like going crazy. I'm like, bro, like, I done seen some of his homies die and he ain't cry like this. You know what I'm saying? So I remember that moment. I know exactly where I was sitting at. Everything like that. That shows impact, period. Yeah, right? No doubt. So
I can remember where I was.
See, and it's certain things like 9/11 or when Kobe died. It's certain things you know exactly where you was at when it happened. That shows impact.
Yeah.
I don't know where I was when Eazy died.
You know where you was when Biggie died?
Yep.
Do you?
Yep.
Do you?
Do
you know where you was when Biggie died?
I remember my cousin Rodney that done the show too. And he called me up and I said, "Oh damn, that's fucked up."
Damn, so you know where you was.
Do you remember?
I don't.
Big Pun
you don't?
What was we at with
We-
Big Pun that?
Shit, hell if I.
Chill. Are you crazy, man?
No disrespect neither. No disrespect. No disrespect. No
We
disrespect.
was in New York City.
We was. We
Right.
was over at North's house.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
Yeah, we was.
We was in New
When-
York.
when Big Pun died. It
Yep.
came on the radio.
Was anybody crying
And we
around
was
y'all?
in New-
No. But it was just me and chill, man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, we was just chopping it up.
I don't know where everybody else was. I think P and probably maybe Chim, Micah might have went. North obviously was there, not unless we stayed there. I stayed at North's mom's house, like when North wasn't there.
I remember.
That's
Y'all had
Miss
an
Agnes.
And the interview,
with
remember?
North.
Yeah.
Y'all had an interview with
And
North.
bro,
Y'all
we
brought me up on-
chill. How was her plates that she cooked?
Man,
us, bro?
listen, let me tell you what. And I think
This
you
is
gotta say
Agnes,
that
you guys.
because
Agnes
we
All
had-
Natural
we
Grill.
Drove to New York. We was on the road all night. I was hungry as hell, so I got some McDonald's before I even went there. You know what I mean? But then she set a plate down. Man, fish.
I wish I had that
macaroni,
right now, bro.
everything. And I was trying to eat it all because you don't want to be no bad guest. It was good in the motorcycle, but I was full. You know, I couldn't eat it all. But you know how you feel.
Yeah, you feel bad.
Yeah.
Don't you wish you had that right now,
Man,
though?
Jesus,
Bro, this
man.
plate was the biggest,
Man, I'm
thickest
telling you.
monster you ever. Like, bro, we eating rice. Everything is
Right.
like that type of
Yeah,
food, like
better rice, yeah.
like piecey little piece food, macaroni,
looked out for
and like fork food, rice,
Cabbage.
shit like that, bro. And we just eating
My mouth watering.
her
like a mother-
plate. It was big ass plates. Me and Chill was laughing because
Right.
it was so big. We never seen nothing like that
Right.
before. And we like, bro.
And you see, I've been the same side.
Yeah.
I ain't no big guy. I did
Man,
the best
it
'cause
was so good, bro.
It
I
was
really,
good.
nah,
You
it
know what I
wasn't
mean?
good. It
But-
was amazing. Like that is something that I want right now. Like, swear,
Yeah.
for real.
Hell yeah.
Like Bruce Willis ate out that same kitchen y'all ate at, bro. That's legendary.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's hard.
When I heard North had that, I said, man, that's cool as fuck. But you know, and that's another story. When I heard on there when June, what you say, you went down the block and they,
What?
and they were like, what the fuck? That's
What?
June,
Hold
you
on,
know,
what?
You go out of town and just do whatever the fuck
Yeah.
you want to do.
Oh yeah.
The word is your Atlas, huh?
Right.
But yeah, but it was some cool bros though. They was down the street. They was
Right.
on the corner.
Right.
When you listen to it, you like, damn, that was kind of crazy. But somehow I met these bros that was down the street, and we
Yeah.
went and we was rapping and shit on the block in New
Just
York.
like-
North's mom lived on Marcus Garvey Avenue.
Oh yeah.
McDonough and
Yeah.
Marcus Garvey
Yeah.
in Brooklyn.
A bunch of RIPs and candles out there.
Yeah.
There's a bunch
It's
of
Bed-Stuy? Is that where we was, Billy D?
Marcus Garvey. Yep.
Yep.
Sweet as fuck. Marcus Darby and McDonough.
But see,
That's the
everywhere
other
June
street.
go to California to work in Compton and just disappeared.
We went live riding through Compton.
You say what?
We went live riding through Compton.
Did you?
Yeah.
You went to Compton?
I went.
Yeah, for Nipsey, right?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't go for Nipsey. I was going out there anyway.
Oh, you
Just,
saw-
to just go to L.A.
Right. Okay.
Just as a vacation. I had never been before that. But
What
we
was
had
that when
this.
Nipsey died?
Nipsey, I was coming from a AAU tournament, and we was in Indiana, and I was with Lil Marquise Young and maybe Kari. I don't know. A couple of other kids was with me though. Maybe Will Yates.
Oh, you took the basketball team out there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
I think it might have been Keith and Will almost.
Okay.
And Marmar was with me.
Okay.
I don't know if Marmar, my girl was with me or the kid, but one of them was.
Yeah.
But we was coming home and Nipsey died. Yeah.
Who do you think better, Nipsey or Biggie?
I ain't never heard.
I know more of Biggie's stuff, but
Right.
they like the same type of rappers to me.
And plus, like they both have similar. When it
I
comes
feel like
to,
their delivery
discography.
is a little more unconventional, man.
You know what's crazy?
Biggie shit is sweet as fuck. It's genius, but it's just a little more abstract. You know what I'm saying? It's like on some New York shit. Am I wrong or no?
I think he set the standard for how New York sound is today, even though it's changed since then. But he set the precedent for the Jay-Z's of the world, the Locks of the world, everybody who came out of the East Coast patterned their style after Biggie.
I like when Biggie come with birthdays are the worst days. Now we shit.
Champagne with Thursday.
I like that flow. I like that flow,
Yeah.
but his regular flow, underground flow, is more like, who the fuck is this? Paging me at
that's
five.
what I love.
That's where
That's
I
what I
really
love.
the 10 crack commandments. How
Yeah,
we
the
flowing
10
that.
crack commandments.
Like I really
love
don't.
that.
I don't like that style, man. I don't like. I mean, I respect it, but it don't flow to me like a Pac flow, and that's just like a Scarface flow, a old school Ice Cube flow.
Y'all gonna have to do it one day. Y'all gonna have to put up.
I keep saying, man, we gotta do a verses. We gotta do a verses. We gotta do.
Y'all pick out y'all favorite songs.
Yeah, and do it.
Because, okay, if you had to name Pac's elite songs,
oh man, he got
which ones would you go with?
Man, bro.
Because Straight Ballin' is it for me.
I go with Straight Ballin'. I like that. That's one of my favorite songs from Tupac.
Pain is my second one.
What about? I mean, he got a bunch of shit like old school or new school because he got Keep Your Head Up. That's a super banger.
Yeah.
And it's a commercial song, but it's like a really deep song though. And he got other songs like Dear Mama.
Right.
Like songs like those, it's like world impact songs.
Right.
But I don't know if they like really. They are street credible because everybody love them. But like Straight Ballin' would be something that me and you might say instead of those songs.
But see, at
like
the
Me
time
Against the
when
World
them songs
and
came out, the lifestyle we was living, we identified with it.
Yeah.
That's what made the song great.
I would double out music.
Pac got
man.
so many.
Right.
Like what about Straight Rider? I'm a straight rider.
Right.
And I got the.
One of my favorite songs one of my favorite songs by Pac wouldn't make his top 20. That's how hard Pac's catalog
Right,
is.
and so that's exactly the point. You know what I'm saying? And so, like, damn, I just had a song for Pac. There's like a super banger. Not How Long Will They Mourn Me? Oh, shit.
Come on, loving when you toss it up. That's
See,
hard. What? Commercial wise? Like that's.
Yeah, that's.
It is.
Yeah,
but
you got
it ain't-
Casey and JoJo. Come on, man.
Nah, that what's
How do you want it?
How do you want it?
Nah, the song on there is I Ain't Mad at You.
I ain't mad at you.
America's
Most Wanted?
Yeah, that's
America's Most Wanted.
With Snoop.
He just wanna come on. You'll take that.
I'm telling you, Snoop and Pac's song was like the weakest song on that album to me, though. That wasn't like Pac shit. Like all it wanted to be. A soldier. All he wanted to be a soldier. Buck.
Yeah.
Niggas get bucked. Don't step to this. Some niggas coming crazy on them niggas.
Apocalypse, that was the only song that I liked.
Right.
That was the only song that I liked.
Yeah, but it was such a banger. You like the whole album.
It was.
That fucking shit was such a banger.
That man, shit, that was hard.
When my homies called though, like you gotta like really like Pac and start listening to that shit. But he be saying some real shit in there. Yeah. But he had Pain Pour Out a Little Liquor on that Thug Life album. Pain, I can't help but to notice your pain. Share it with me. You know what I'm talking about? Man, that shit banging. Pour out a little liquor.
That's my second one. A Straight Ballin' in the first, Pain is second.
I know another one that you like.
Which one?
How long will they mourn me? I wish it would have been another. Fuck go crazy. Are you crazy?
I'll put that up there. But
you don't like that one. I love that one, bro.
Now let's go. Okay, Scarface.
Biggie don't got no shit like that though.
Come on, bro.
Scarface
Relax, bro.
Code is one.
Relax,
Which one?
bro. Nah,
Scarface.
I'm telling him to relax on that. Like,
I'm telling you, bro. People don't got that in that fucking
you just
love
tap
for Biggie,
in, bro.
though,
It's cool. You feel me? Like,
I was though. I was an equal opportunity listener. I like shit that was banging. If it was banging, it was banging.
Which one of Scarface's? What's his best hit to you?
And now I feel you. That was one of Scarface's most solid songs. Mm-hmm. But you got Let Me Roll. That was on there banging. Mm-hmm. What about the I'm an Assassin? What was the song that Scarface had? His biggest song.
Scarface.
Nah, I never been played by a hoe. If a gangster love, then I gotta go. That shit was hard as fuck. Call me the gangster
But
love.
what about Money in the Power?
That was the best shit.
What about
Money in the Power was hard as fuck too.
Right.
Scarface was.
Well, like my favorite song by him is gonna be Blasphemy for y'all, but like my favorite song is the one with him and Jay-Z. That's my favorite Scarface song.
I never heard that one.
What? Talk to me, man. What was that? Damn, bro. What? I know y'all done heard this song before. I ain't play along.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah,
We was
yeah,
like,
that's
what?
Some shit, Peanut. What's going on?
Yeah, we gotta hear this one.
This is my favorite song.
We talking about the real
Guess who was
Scarface.
that?
Huh? Oh yeah. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun,
That shit
dun-dun,
hard,
dun-dun.
bro.
That shit is
That
rocking
shit
out.
hard.
But Space is a dog. You heard
I'm
that? Guess who was that?
Oh, guess who?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That shit rocking.
Yeah, that was bad.
That shit rocking.
walked him home.
Hey, he did. And that the beat. See, you see how the South come and do the North? They put them players up on game. Cause
And he got another song with him too. This Can't Be Life. Scarface.
oh yeah, that shit rocking too.
Come
That
on,
shit
bro.
rocking.
Yeah. You feel me? Like
Scarface to me was definitely one of the greatest.
Yeah.
At a certain point in time in my mind, Scarface was the best
Yeah.
rapper. But I hear other people say that shit is like the dumbest shit ever.
Nah, man, like
Well, you gotta understand that Scarface.
He just still with the greats,
too.
bro.
But
Bun
see,
B
Scarface-
too.
Who?
Bun B for
Bun
sure.
B.
Bun B's
Come on,
pit.
not
Bun
Bun
B.
B,
Bun B.
UGK.
UGK too. But I'm just
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, man, come
well,
on, man.
I like
Pocket full
Pimp.
of
I
stones.
like Pimp
Yeah.
C. I love Bun B.
Yeah.
But I equally love and respect Pimp C as a leader and a king.
Yeah.
Like Pimp C is the GOAT though. Like
Yeah.
Pimp C like
Pimp C like the
100%.
mascot.
I am.
I ain't gonna say the mascot to be different.
I am Pimp C.
Oh, Pimp C was the mascot?
And I'm Bun B, nigga.
No, let me tell you
Pimp
what.
C is the
No.
Pimp C is a king,
See,
dude.
you don't remember.
Pimp C is the leader.
Peanuts, you don't remember their first CD. Bun B was not, when they made Pocket Full of Stones and I Got a Girl That Cheats Me. Man, Pimp C was the head of that shit.
Yeah.
Bun B
told the
that
story.
game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bun B's pen, bro, is retarded.
Yeah,
bro.
Yes,
It-
I
it
think
got
Pimp.
like that
I think, and I don't know Pimp C, man, but I do love Pimp C.
sure.
Pimp C is like
I
a
fuck with
pop
Pimp
to
C
me, bro.
hard. Heavy.
But I think Pimp C would say Bun B is the best
Yeah, he said it before.
motherfucking
Oh, I see it.
rapper
He said it before.
ever.
Yeah, he said
Like
it
that
before.
nigga was the GOAT.
Pimp C.
But Pimp C is like Bun B is a legend, but
I
Pimp
put
C is
Pimp
an
C-
equal legend. Like he's not anywhere behind Bun B at all. I don't give a fuck about rapping. I'm just talking about my nigga.
I'm weird because I put
I'm
Pimp
quoting
C-
Pimp C shit
I put
every
Pimp
day.
C and Eazy-E in the same category for me. Even though I understand like Eazy had bigger impact. I'm just saying just a person who you ain't gotta be the like you ain't gotta be the best lyrical
Right.
because we ain't here for that sometimes.
Right.
And that's what I love about Eazy-E. That's what I love about Pimp C.
Right. That's what we saying.
Yeah.
That's exactly the point. Right there. But Pimp C was
And
like both of them was on point, but
he
it
went
ain't like it
crazy
was
on that international players anthem.
And
Went nuts, bro.
Eazy-E's raps was the cruising down the street in
like-
my 6'4".
But
Huh? Man, this
Ice
nigga
Cube
was the
rolled out
GOAT. I know.
Like I told
But
you.
Easy spit that shit. That shit was sweet as fuck.
What fucked us up at that time, it was in 88 or 89. We was 13, 14, and we felt like Eazy-E was 15 talking this shit.
Man.
And that's what blew it all the way up.
Okay, yeah.
We thought that this nigga was our age.
Yeah.
Talking this elevated gangster shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It gives a different element to it. Like,
yeah,
it's
and
like,
he said it. He said, in raps was saying, had everybody thinking I was only 15. You know what I mean?
Because
You know what I mean?
I'm a gangster
Right.
having fun.
Right.
Strapped with my gap when
Right.
I'm walking through
Right.
Compton.
At
Terrible.
13,
Hey man, my
6'4"
nigga
and Bala.
Eazy-E man was the best motherfucker ever, bro. Like I'm talking about cool.
Right.
Cool side.
Right.
Coolest motherfucker ever.
man, I see him snap on DJ Ren, and that's his partner.
DJ Yella.
Yeah, Yella.
When you see him do that?
It was in an interview where like DJ Yella said something like you know what I'm talking about.
The interview?
Yeah, he was they always been interviewed and he snapped on his own boy on live. I ain't like that.
Well,
but
Easy E, bro.
But,
is the
but,
best
but,
nigga ever.
but now, Easy E was a real hustler, right?
For sure.
But he never really talked about grinding and none of that. They had Dope Man and this and that and the other. But did he quantify on what he was doing? No. He knew better. He came from the real game. Well, you didn't talk about
he
that.
started the shit that Tupac took to the next level.
Yeah, he took it to the next level. He took the gangster rap shit to the next level. It's
And
like
I think
Ice
that's
Cube.
something that they'll be
Ice Cube
proud
was
of.
in the
though.
game. And he gangster and all that. And
He snapped on his boy in an interview, but what about the times that he paid him hundreds of thousands of dollars?
who? Who did he pay $100,000?
Peanut said Eazy-E snapped on his boy in an interview. And we talking about either MC Ren or DJ Yella. They was a part of one of the most famous groups of all time that Eazy-E
Smed,
put together and gave
Smed.
them money. So you want to
No way I will come
clown
smack
him
you
over
on
one.
live, man. I'll wait till you press in on the.
Right. But
Right? No, not respect.
But I'm saying
never
Eazy-E.
respect.
I'm saying Eazy-E. You said you did not like him because
No,
one time
I'm
he
saying like
yelled
that
at
was
you.
kind of messed up, bro. You feel me?
But what about when he gave him money?
When you say he a cool ass dude, I don't think cool ass dude just snapping on his buddy like that, man.
Shh, you don't know what the fuck his buddy been doing. I ain't gotta tighten somebody up. He probably got on his nerves right then and there. Shit, brothers do that shit all the time. Just like, man, shut the fuck up. You've been saying dumb shit all day. Come on. It's just bro. They probably got, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes people got them type of like real relationships. I mean, not saying it's real if you don't do that, but people just fuck with each other and be cracking on each other and shit. That shit
I'm trying to find
I like
fucking
cool
stuff,
shit
too.
like that.
Yeah, I found some video where it said Ed Lover slaps Eazy-E 1991.
I don't think so.
Smith, what happened if Ed Lover smacks Eazy-E and you don't do nothing about it?
I mean, nothing.
You ain't gonna care?
This interview is fucking over.
Man, we jumping, man. How long we gonna do this? We gonna do this for about
5 more minutes.
For sure.
All right, this shit's over.
So that one time I was,
posted a picture of this motherfucker.
so
Yeah,
I want
we
to talk
done
about that
with
one
this
time
shit.
I was playing basketball, Smith.
Oh shit! Right. Come on, man.
Inside jokes
Come
for the
on,
bros.
come on, man.
Yeah, you got it.
But it's back on.
Yeah, we out of here though. Here, come
Oh,
on.
and it's messed up that DJ Yellow was the only person from NWA that showed up at Eazy's funeral, man.
Did nobody else do it?
Nope.
Nope, he was the only one that
Ain't that
went.
messed up?
Dre and them didn't do it?
Nope.
Nope.
That's crazy.
Yellow said he was the only one there.
How you feel about him choosing the white man essentially in the business over his partners at that point in time?
Well,
I don't know what happened. I don't know Eazy-E's side. I don't know all the stuff. I just know a movie's perspective, and I don't think it's right for me to say who was wrong in that because I don't know.
Let's speculate.
I mean, you could speculate anybody is wrong or right and explain why, but we don't really know real why.
In what way would it be okay for me to just distance myself from you and then go sign with a white dude and just turn my back on you?
But
In
that
what way
ain't,
would
I
that
don't
be?
think that's what happened. I think the white guy helped them get to where they
Hell,
was
right.
at, and then they discovered he wasn't paying them right, and they left. And they asked Eazy. Eazy did eventually. I think he stopped fucking with the manager after a certain point, but it was a while later on.
Mhm.
I mean, you don't never know what happened with business, man. You know, Cube, all of them end up doing great, better than what Eazy did financially. I mean, Cube and Dre,
No Vaseline.
man.
One of the hardest diss songs in the history of hip hop.
absolutely.
Yeah,
And don't know
that's
to
sweet.
compare to that.
Damn.
Other than
Hit 'em up.
Hit 'em up.
But-
Hit 'em up.
Well, you got
Hit 'em up
Oasis
is
to
the
do.
hard. That is too,
What?
but it's not harder
It's
than Hit 'em up is the fucking
What do you think
most.
harder? No Vaseline or hit 'em up?
Hit 'em up now. Hit 'em up. Tupac went all the way deep.
That was
Claim
it
to
was
be a
overkill.
player, but I fucked your
Wife, nigga, what?
Hey, man, come on now. You playing
Yeah.
too much, Tupac. You want to die. You can't do that to a man. with his wife.
That's what I'm saying. That's the hardest diss song.
It was the most over the top.
Who shot you?
Who shot you?
I don't think Biggie was claiming that was a diss song, though.
But it kind of was, because that was a single that wasn't on no album after Tupac got shot. And Biggie just put that shit out there. That was deep.
I think Puff Daddy was behind that.
I ain't even mad at Tupac for being mad at Biggie about that. Who shot you? Nigga, after I got shot, nigga, at y'all studio. And then was
he talking to Tupac?
Nah, but
what in the rap was it like describing what happened to Pac?
Is that snitching?
But it was subliminal.
Wait, to close out, is that snitching?
On what?
Who shot you?
When Biggie said he ain't gonna say, who shot you, nigga? Don't nobody know.
Yeah.
So what was Biggie describing anything that happened to Pac in that song?
No, he ain't bring up Pac.
Not one.
But wait.
You know what I mean?
Is Tupac snitching on Faith?
You claim to be a player,
but I fucked your wife. That's snitching. That's the same scenario we talking about.
Is snitching something that you have to keep a secret? Do you got to keep it a secret that you did it?
Wait, say that again. That's a good way. This nigga spin the table like a motherfucker.
Is it snitching if you don't keep it a secret that you did it? If you like, motherfucker, I'm telling on your dumb ass, man. I'm calling the fucking police and you call the police. Is that snitching?
I call pre-snitching. I'm pre-snitching. You feel me?
Is it snitching if you tell the person that they got you fucked up?
How you preheating the oven? That's called pre-snitching.
Snitching have to take place behind the person's back.
No, them niggas come to court and point right at you, bro. Like, I
know that, but if somebody does that and they say, man, fuck you, nigga, I'm about to fucking tell. Is it snitching if they tell you they're gonna do it before they do it?
It's keeping it 100.
Is it snitching? So
it's snitching. It's pre-snitching.
I know my cousin said this. And he went through his thing.
It's pre-snitching.
He said that
we got a new term. We made it here.
He said this. He said he ran out the building, and he said, "What's going on? What they talking about now?" He's leaving the little building and all that. And he said this man holding the Bible.
That nigga about to tell.
Look, he said, "Man, what you telling him?" And the dude looked at him and said, "I'm telling him the truth."
He had his hand on the Bible, literally.
Oh, God.
If you walking up on the police holding the Bible, nigga, you know what's about to happen, bro.
I said, God.
I'm telling the truth. Somebody
like
what if somebody tell you?
It's all the way over. Like it's a rat.
What if somebody tell you, like, before you do it? Like, bro, if you run up in that house, I'm pre-snitching.
Yeah, if you run up in that house, then I'm going to tell that you're going to do it.
Is that snitching? Or that informing that individual that their action is going to make me have to alert the authorities?
There's a lot of stuff to be discussed.
Yeah. Well, okay, is this snitching? Somebody broke in your house.
Uh-oh.
And motherfucker tell you like, hey, bro, that motherfucker done it. Is that snitching?
Right. Yeah.
Would you
to the people who say that's what I want to do. I want to interview the person who made
that determination.
Like the streetest. Like we need to bring somebody that's been in prison.
Rube.
Yep.
Ruby.
Somebody who's been to jail could give you a good idea because it's snitch is the snitch
that went to jail and they've been solid and never said nothing about nothing.
Yeah,
but like I
don't know about
the
that.
guys that I know is this: if you are doing something illegal and you get jammed up, you should never mess up another man's life because you was the fuck up.
There you go.
You know what I mean? You should never do that. But if a motherfucker throw a gun in your lap and play you like
say the whole sentence. Say the whole sentence to let us know you don't give a fuck.
You say what?
If somebody throw a gun in your lap,
nigga,
what?
you going to the county to take a nap.
Listen, they playing you like you the bitch ass nigga.
Lay it down.
You're like, hey nigga, here, nigga, take this, nigga.
Yeah.
You a clown and a fool.
He ain't no real nigga. He ain't no real nigga.
What?
He ain't no real nigga for holding it down for his man.
Man, come on.
He on parole, bro. You feel me? I ain't got no charges, bro. I ain't got no felonies, bro. I can hold it down for him. You feel me?
Nigga, that's your gun, nigga. That's your motherfucking gun.
You going
nigga.
right back to London.
Yeah. Hey, nigga, you got like fucked up. And you got everything fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, nigga, we be hot potato. This motherfucker throw it in my lap, I throw it back in your lap.
What the hell?
Had to shoot both of them. Like this nigga just throwing the gun back and forth.
Oh my god, man.
Both of y'all catch a charge over the same gun.
Yeah.
I just watched a movie on Netflix like that. These girls was twins called Echoing.
Oh damn, my son ain't caught that shit.
Yep.
What happened though?
They was kind of like in conflict with each other, twins. You gonna see it.
Okay, well, I'm gonna see it. I'm going home tonight. Pull that motherfucker
It's
up.
a series though. It is.
Wait,
a
this
series.
nigga gonna allocate me to watch this, man. You gonna tell me I'm watching this, man? I got other things to do.
Yeah, I'm watching that motherfucker.
I don't want to
like,
tell them. What about
Okay.
if somebody sees this? That wants
Spoiler
to
alert.
see
That's how
it?
you gotta say first.
Oh, spoiler alert.
And then you can talk about
Tell
it.
the movie.
Nah,
Oh,
no,
that's
about it.
fucked
I
up.
wanna watch the movie and see what the fuck
He ain't gotta. He ain't being funny to tell the whole movie, and then at the end of it,
Right. Yeah.
Right.
We're spoiler alert. Saying like, oh, yeah,
Like,
that
I'm gonna
motherfucker-
just tell you what happened. Let me just tell you the end. Let me tell you the end. What happens? Because that's really what the movie is all about.
wait.
The motherfucking
is
end.
that snitching?
Yeah. All right,
y'all, let's
Real
close
Neighborhood
this out.
News. We out of here, man. We love everybody. We'll see y'all, man. Tuesday we got Aunt Beezy coming on the show. Hooskow. It's gonna be
We can
major.
ask him. Feel me?
That will be a great question for
Here we
Hooskow. We're gonna ask him all of these different opportunities
If
to
you tell the end
snitch
of
and
the
say,
movie
give
it's
a
snitching,
reason.
the
Like,
first I'm asking.
like you know what I'm saying? Like for some people though, they do say like, you know, it's no excuses, man. You a snitch. If you try to put all that mitigating stuff, you know, but his family was crying, or I witnessed a crime and it wasn't right, or whatever reason you think you got to, you know, tell, you know, some people say it's snitching regardless. And Chill B says that it is, and Peanut says that it is, and I say that it's not.
What?